Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going over the 2021 Miffly League schedule and the schedule changes that are happening in 2021. So the schedule in the past and the schedule that was going to be for now was all games were on weekends. There was a total of 15 regular season games, 5 total regular season series, 12 total teams with 2 divisions of 6 teams, and 5 total weekends of games starting end of May and ending in early August. The regular season was going to be 1 weekend in May, 2 weekends in June, and 2 weekends in July, basically like every other weekend. And the postseason was going to be 1 weekend in August, but we decided to switch it up a little bit. So the new schedule for this year, and the one we'll be using for this year, is all games are still going to be on weekends. There's going to be 12 total teams, no divisions, 5 total weekends of play. That means 5 total tournaments, 1 pool play tournament each month. It says April on the slide, but it's actually going to be May 1st, May 2nd, another one in May, one in June, and then one more in July before all of these tournaments consummate into a double elimination champions tournament in August. So the advantages of a new schedule: first, it doesn't tie up teams to play in every other weekend. It allows players to be with their families, friends, and go on vacation throughout the summer. It's going to be less stress on the Rayner family for setting up every other weekend in the summer. More teams would sign up and get involved if they know they're not going to be locked in every other weekend. It incentivizes the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament, and it incentivizes each game. We'll get to the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament later. So how will the pool play tournaments in April, May, and June work? It'd be just like our Fall Classic tournament that we hosted in 2020, with pool play on Saturday, which you see at the bottom right, and a single elimination tournament on Sunday, which you see at the top right. Teams are guaranteed 3 games per pool play tournament, so 2 on Saturday in their pool, and then depending on how they do in their pool, they get seeded for Sunday, and they get at least 1 game on Sunday, if not more, if they win. The winner of each tournament gets an automatic top 4 seed and bye in the Champions Tournament in August. And times of games are subject to change. I know it says on these graphics right here that it's 8 o'clock starting each day, but that's likely going to be changed to 9 o'clock just so teams can get there earlier and warm up. And teams will not face the same teams in their pool every Saturday. So as we see in the bottom right, for example, Team 1 is playing Team 2 and Team 3 on Saturday, but they will not play the same Team 2 and same Team 3 the next weekend that we have a tournament. Each team will likely see every other team in the league by the end of the year. So what about the July tournament? I know I didn't mention one last slide. The July tournament will actually be the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament put on by Jeff Davis. Every team that signs up for the Miffly League automatically signs up for the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament put on by him, and teams must sign up separately for the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament. So you have to sign up for our Miffly League and sign up for Jeff's NC State Wiffle Ball tournament in July. You need to contact Jeff in order to get that lined up, but make sure if you sign up for the Miffly League that you also sign up for this tournament and pay separately, because this tournament is going to be incentivizes, because if the winner of this NC State Wiffle Ball tournament in July wins, or excuse me, if the team wins the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament in July, they will receive a top 4 automatic seed and bye in the Champions Tournament in August, just like they would in a regular pool play tournament in May, June, and April. And no, a game played against a team outside of the Miffly League in the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament will not count for or against you and your team in this tournament. It will only count for your team if your team beats an outside team in the championship. So how will we grade seeds 1 through 4 and 5 through 12 in the Champions Tournament? Well, first of all, every team that plays in the Miffly League makes it to the Champions Tournament in August. The seeds for the Champions Tournament will be graded based on a point system throughout the pool play tournaments and NC State Wiffle Ball tournament. So, for example, we used this last year for our grading system in order to seed people for the playoffs. We're using the exact same system this year, which is number 1, we go by record, then we move to head-to-head, then we move to runs for and runs allowed. And seeds 1 through 4 will be graded separately from seeds 5 through 12. So your team has to win games, and your team has to score a lot of runs and beat other teams that win too in order to get higher seeds when you're graded for the Champions Tournament. So how will the Champions Tournament in August work? The top 4 seeds get byes, and these top 4 seeds will be the champions of the pool play tournaments and the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament, and they're seeded 1 through 4 based on their points earned. Now you say, Austin, what if one team wins the pool play tournament in May and also wins the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament in July? And to that I would say, if one team wins multiple pool play tournaments, the next highest team in points earned that didn't win a pool play tournament is seeded with the 1s through 4s. Okay, so that means, say a team does win an NC State Wiffle Ball tournament in a tournament in May, then that means the next highest seed that earned the most points and didn't win a pool play tournament is then seeded with the ones through 4s. So the bottom 8 seeds that do not get byes and don't win a championship in one of the earlier tournaments, they're seeded 5 through 12 based on their points earned. So although they didn't win a championship, they still are graded based on their performance and their runs scored and their head-to-head and their record, so that gets them a better seed going into the Champions Tournament in August. So what's the incentives of the new schedule? Well, each team will have a chance to be awarded a top 4 seed in the Champions Tournament. Each team must play well and win to earn points in order to get a higher seed in the Champions Tournament. Each team is guaranteed 13 games with chances to play in more games if you win, and that 13 is the bare minimum. So it's a consummation of all the pool play tournaments and the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament and the double elimination tournament in August. And the winners of the Champions Tournament in August will be awarded the Miffly League Championship Trophy, which you see to the right, and have their team and its players engraved onto the trophy. Now, barring sponsorship involvement for each tournament, which I'll probably be getting some sponsorship packages out in the next couple weeks, there may be a cash prize and even a swag bag collection to add to the pot for winners of the tournaments. So what's the dates for the new schedule? And these are final. The opening weekend is going to be May 1st and 2nd. The second tournament of the year is going to be May 29th through 30th. The third tournament of the year will be June 26th and 27th. And the NC State Wiffle Ball tournament will be in July. That date's going to be announced later. And the Champions Tournament is going to be August 7th and 8th. And follow us on social media. You see our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right there. And this schedule change is for those people that were interested in playing but didn't want to be tied up every other weekend. This schedule change is for you guys. So contact us through social media. Get signed up. That's the only way we'll know and sign you up is if you contact us through social media. So give us a message on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and we'll sign you up to play. That's it. See you later.